and we finished the last chapter of English literature, the Millionaire Riser, and we now take up the question answers of the chapter. Okay, so coming to the exercises, open your books, please. Switch off your mics. Complete the sentence. I repeat, A exercise, complete the sentences. First one. Sushil was too stingy even though his, now right, treasure house was full. Even though his treasure house was full. Number two, he ate nothing and starved his family as food costed his money. As food costed his money. Number three, the townspeople rushed into the treasure house and answer loaded loaded themselves. Check the spelling also. With gold, comma silver, comma diamonds and pearls. I repeat, the townspeople rushed into the treasure house and loaded themselves with gold, silver, diamonds, and pearls. Number four, Sushil rushed to the Raja's court to ask for justice. Sushil rushed to the, after that, right, Raja's court to ask for justice. Now, coming to the question answers, and children, I've been told that you are supposed to write the answers right now. So don't expect a PDF, okay? So you can leave the place for the questions and write the answer. B exercise, first question. What did Sushil want to have one morning? Why did he decide to keep quiet about it? Answer. One morning, Sushil wanted to have a sweet rice dumpling, full stop. He decided to keep quiet about it because he thought that if he asked his wife to make him a sweet rice dumpling, his wife, children, and the servants would want one as well. I repeat, one morning, Sushi wanted to have a sweet rice dumpling. He decided to keep quiet about it because he thought that if he asked his wife to make him a sweet rice dumpling, his wife, children, and the servants would want one as well. Coming to the second question, B2. What did Saka do to teach him a lesson? Answer. To teach Sushil a lesson, Saka assumed the form of Sushil, went to his house, and ordered the servants to spread the word that Sushil was giving away all his wealth to the people. He encouraged the people to make everything and to chase someone looking like him away if he tried to stop them. Question number 3. What did the townspeople do when Sushil started to scream? Answer. When Sushil started to scream, the townspeople thought that he was the one Lord Sushil in brackets Saka had warned them about. And so they chased him halfway across the town. Before, how did Nirmala and the children react when they saw the real Sushil and the pretend Sushil? Answer. Before, when Nirmala and the children saw the real Sushil and the pretend Sushil, the children stared wide eyed at the two Sushils, and Nirmala nearly fainted. B5. Why did Sushil agree to treat the entire town with sweet rice dumplings in the end? Answer. B5. In the end, Sushil agreed to treat the entire town with sweet rice dumplings because he had learned his lesson. He had promised to be less stingy and more generous from then on. Reference to context, you will first copy these lines. You will make a pauper of me. Who said these words and to whom? Why did the speaker say so? What did the listener suggest next? Could that be done? Why not? Answer. B1A. Sushil said these words to his wife Nirmala. C1B. Sushil said these words because Nirmala had suggested making sweet rice dumplings for the entire town. C1C. Next, Nirmala suggested, making sweet rice dumplings for their family and the servants. That could not be done because Sushil felt that the servants did not need to have sweet rice dumpling. Coming to the second reference to context, I will teach this fellow not to be stingy. A. Who said these words? B. Why did the speaker want to teach the fellow a lesson? And C. Where was the speaker when he said these words? So now, C2A. Saka, the King of Heaven, said these words. C2B. The speaker, Saka, wanted to teach the fellow in single inverted, Sushil a lesson because it was not good to be a miser, and in 77 millennia, Saka had not seen such a miser, M-I-S-E-R, miser, as Sushil. C2C, when Saka said these words, he was sitting in his marble throne in the 1,000-mile high palace. Third reference to context. This is the true Sushil, Your Majesty. A. Who said these words? B. How did the speaker recognize Sushil? And C. Was the speaker right? How do you know? Answer 3. C3A. Nirmala said these words. C3B. Nirmala recognized. Children, I have written recognizes. It should be recognized. ED. Nirmala recognized Sushil when she asked both the Sushils, when she asked both the Sushils the question, now in double inverted, it is better to be generous to yourself, to your family, to your servants, or to your neighbor. I repeat, is it better to be generous to yourself, to your family, to your servants, or to your neighbor? Question mark and inverted commas close. After that, to this question, Saka replied that it is best to be generous to all, whereas Sushil replied that one should be generous to none as it's a waste of wealth. Nirmala, when she listened to the answer from Sushil, knew that the miser Sushil was the real one. C3C. Nirmala was not right in choosing the real Sushil, as she deliberately did not choose the miser Sushil over the generous one. In brackets, write Lord Saka, comma, disguised, D-I-S-G-U-I-S-E-D, disguised as Sushil. Clear? With this, we finish this chapter, and those who could not follow it, they are supposed to go through this, pause the video, and you can copy these answers, because throughout the screen, I kept the paper with written answers as the focus. Okay, so you all can go through it. Any other question? The date of collecting the files has still not been decided. Once it gets decided, it will be told to you. Okay,